What is Taylor Swift's favorite meteorite? I'm pretty sure I know the answer. It's no secret that I'm a big Swifty, and one of the things I love about our girl is that she appreciates space. She also really likes black diamonds, and we have a meteorite that is effectively a black diamond. It's called a Carbonado. In this picture from the Grammys, you see that Taylor is wearing a series of black diamonds around its neck, and it's reported that at least one or more of those were Carbonados. They're super rare, super hard to find, and form under some pretty extreme conditions. The Carbonado you're looking at here is from my collection. It's about 2.5 carats. They don't get very large. And if you look closely at it, it doesn't really look like a diamond at all. As a matter of fact, it looks kind of like charcoal with a little bit of a glassy sheen on it. It is a bit of a unique look. And certainly you could take something like this and cut it and polish it, and it would look a lot prettier. Of course, I'm not necessarily interested in that. I want it in its current state. But it isn't the visual appeal of these stones that's most interesting. It's really their origin and where they might have come from. There are some different theories on this, but one of the leading theories is that they are certainly of extraterrestrial origin. We believe this because the oxygen isotopes match up with things we see from outside other places in space. And one of the other things we notice is that these diamonds have a lot more hydrogen in them than Earth-based diamonds, which are really more nitrogen base. So an interesting thing to observe there. One of the leading theories is that these carbonados were created as a result of supernovas. That would certainly create enough heat and pressure to compress carbon into a diamond-like structure such as this. Interestingly enough, if this hypothesis is true, it means that the conditions in a supernova could create carbonados that are up to 1 kilometer in size. So just imagine kilometer-sized black diamonds floating around out there in space. I also want to stress just how rare these things are. There aren't a lot of them to be found, and unfortunately there are a lot of fakes out there because people like the idea of a black diamond and owning one that came from space. But unfortunately most of the ones out there did not indeed come from space. For the ones that did come from space, they've only ever been found in 2 places. Those are in Brazil and in the Central African Republic. Now you may think about that and think, well, if this was a result of a meteorite impact, wouldn't they be closer together? And remember, we're talking on larger timescales. 1.9 billion years ago, the continents of South America and Africa were effectively connected before the plates started shifting those apart. So at that time, those countries would have been a lot closer together. Taylor once sang that we were dancing like we were made of starlight, so it should be no surprise at all that her meteorite of choice would be a Carbonado, which was potentially formed from the destruction of a star in a supernova. If you want to learn more about meteorites with a potential Taylor Swift lyric or reference snuck in here and there, make sure to follow and subscribe for more.